Hi everyone, welcome back for another filthy little episode of How Clean Is Your House with me, Original Steven. If you don't know me, welcome in. I am typically a horror streamer over on Twitch, and I'm also watching Most Haunted Season 1 here on YouTube with this lovely little side project of what do we say, early noughties? I don't think it was 90s. Early noughties cleaning show featuring Kim and Aggie, where they go in and inspect people's horribly cluttered and disgusting houses and help these people to turn their lives around. Hopefully. They do a little visit at the end, which I always enjoy, so we're 2 for 2 in terms of people keeping the change going. So my whole thing here is I go back into these episodes. I probably watched them before, but it's like basically watched them the first time. There might be little bits that I would remember as we go through the series, but generally no idea. All I know about this week's episode is we are with David and Nick Warboys from Newcastle. So we're in Newcastle this week, and last week's episode we developed I don't even know how to describe it, such as like the scale of filth, like the nasty house scale of Amanda Kinsey. So we have the Amanda Kinsey scale of how clean is your house. So on a scale of 1 to 10 based on episode 2's contestant, where are we going to see this this couple? I've just realised, David and Nick Warboys, do we have an alternative couple back in the noughties? Oh, it's entirely possible. They started letting us on TV back then. Well, let's find out. 1, if they're a couple, and 2, where on the Amanda Kinsey scale their house falls. Let's get into it. Cigarette trays, ashtrays.
He doesn't do the dishes.
And he doesn't do the...
Okay, they could be a couple. The pub setting is throwing me a little bit. But they could be. Not me pushing an agenda.
dishes. He has never vacuumed.
Cleaning agenda.
Open a window and let the wind blow it all away. I will not clean the cooker.
But you cook on it and you make a mess on it, so why won't you clean it?
Because it takes too long. It's about time I had a woman in to do the job. That's all I need to say.
Okay, so probably not a couple. That was a short-lived hope. Oh. I just shivered. Did you see that? On a scale of 1 to 10 on the Amanda
Kim
Kinsey
Woodburn and
scale.
Aggie Mackenzie, the nation's dream cleaners, are on a mission to teach Britain how to clean. They've been called to Jarrow, just outside Newcastle upon Tyne.
Jarrow.
This is home to the father and son filth offenders, Dave and Nick Warboys. Kim and Aggie's task is to shake the boys out of their horrible habits and turn them into domestic gods.
The pride duster.
Thank you very much, my gloves. Got a father in.
Kim taking the gloves and Aggie carrying the box. That's basically the show.
Son here on their own. Well, they're all beasts, you know. No
Father
women.
and son, okay.
The average woman spends over 4 hours a week cleaning, the average man barely 2 hours, and the average Warboys...
Hours? Bring it down.
Again, this whole thing, we have already seen oh my god, women, why don't you clean? Because it's such good exercise. We've had the man and the women comparison here. And as we know, in the early noughties, non-binary people did not exist.
Well, it's easy seeing there's boys in here. I mean, how old's the fags in that ashtray?
Can you smell the man
Not a slur, just what we call cigarettes in the UK, FYI.
smell in here? Oh, the honk.
The
5
honk.
ashtrays, 105 fag ends, and a carpet trodden through with ash.
Look, full of it. Look at cigarette.
Those, I'm sorry, right. Can I hang on. Oh, I'm clicking through. No, that's not going to work if I do it that way. No, I was trying to hide this UI because how can these fish still be alive?
5 ashtrays, 105 fag ends, and a carpet trodden through with ash.
Look, full of it. Look at cigarette.
These fish, unless that's a frosted tank, I'm genuinely concerned. Can I get a welfare check for these goldfish, please?
Boys, 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 boys. Got some sorting out to do here, haven't we?
Over the 11 years they've lived in this 5-roomed flat, Dad Dave and son Nick have puffed their way through over 150,000 cigarettes.
You pretty much opened that blue out. I said, oh my God. Now
Oh
that it is.
no.
The smoke has stained the walls brown and seeped deep into every fibre of the carpets, curtains and chairs.
So they said 11 years that they've lived here, right? I wonder how old the son is, because I feel like he'll just have learned it from the dad if this has been just the way that they live.
What heavens above me? Oh, look at this. You can't even
Beer,
get into the
sex,
room.
or
Look at the
drug.
floor, Aggie. Okay.
It's completely
Can you imagine? That would stress me out.
out of control, isn't it?
Nick's birth certificate says 20, but his bedroom says
Okay, so he's 20. They've lived here for 11 years. So from a 9-year-old, and presumably the father was there prior to that as well. This is just what he's learned, isn't it? This is just the dad's way.
14.
And it's
Only
just
his
pattern passed on?
crumpled suit hints at his job in sales. The contents of the bin bags may look like rubbish. Actually, it's his wardrobe.
Well, how does he find anything? Look.
I like how there's a double bed in here. Do you think that's
How are they
nice?
even in this room?
I would have a single bed, truthfully.
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
no.
I mean, no woman's going to want to come in here.
Kim and Aggie won't be spending long in the boys' bathroom either. It's the one room they've attempted to keep clean.
Well,
Isn't
that's
it?
at least they've tried.
That's a brave woman.
Oh, all the lads' dirty washing. No, I'm not
that's
enough. Socks, underpants, well, the whole thing.
Worse is to
Thing is, what I don't understand, right? Who do they expect to do it? Because they had that very well. Hang on. Let's. I'm getting too drawn into it. We have to remember there's obviously this is generally this is a symptom of something else. I wonder if there's been something else. Maybe the mum or the wife or whoever has passed away and it's caused them to become like this. I don't know. Let's find out.
come. The
Let's watch
entire
the
contents
episode.
of the kitchen are declared unfit for human consumption.
Oh, Aggie.
Oh my God, it's not a French bin at all.
What is
It's the toolbox.
Oh,
Dirty dishes line every surface. Only the dish rack lies empty, smothered in slime.
I would have to bin it. It's never going to be clean enough.
This
Go on,
is the
sniff.
dishcloth.
Have a sniff.
Hang on, I'm going to pass out.
Sour.
Oh, Kimberly.
Kitchen rubbish sits for days next to the warm radiator, incubating germs and growing a green fur coat.
Never been cleaned. And look, it's all broken.
Oh, my
Get
goodness
rid.
me.
The cool of the freezer is no safer. Global warming hasn't reached this ice cap.
Filth. It's
I haven't seen a freezer like this in years, but something has just come back to me about this type of door. I'm pointing to it as if it's in front of me. This type of door here and this style of freezer was very much like a UK thing. I don't know if it went anywhere else, but flashback.
absolutely filth and dirt and...
Also, I have just realised, look at the two different shades on I'm assuming it's linoleum. I keep hitting my microphone, sorry. Look at it directly in front of the freezer. And then, presumably where the door protects it. And then on the kind of bit that they'll walk on. Oh! I know, but I'm going to clean after this.
It can't be
Food and-
hygienic. Cannot
Horrible.
be hygienic.
They got some
Now, I
asparagus.
put sprays
The dust.
Through a long 11 years, every piece of food dropped or spilt has settled where it landed.
Stayed there.
It is time to confront the offenders.
We're appalled at the way
Crime's
you
over
two
over
live. We're appalled. You may think this is funny.
It's not funny.
If I saw you in the street, what a handsome young man, I wouldn't know you live like a filthy, dirty pig, would I?
You could probably smell him coming. I'm just saying. And it's not funny. And the dad... Oh, I'm in a mood.
Kills your image.
It's not my
If
problem.
I saw you in the
It's not your
street
problem,
and you
it's
brought me
not
back
me.
here, you wouldn't get me into that bed for all the diamonds in the world.
Okay.
So there you are. You'd be disappointed.
bed.
Dear, he would not get an offer.
How often do the sheets get washed?
Twice a week.
Every week.
Every week?
You're lying. Is he lying?
Oh, yeah. Look at his nose
Every
growing.
week. Do they?
Excuse me. Meow, meow.
We want to know is where you keep your vacuum cleaner.
Oh, lovely.
You look confused.
And a mop.
What's that?
I do enjoy I have to say, right, hate the room. I would be stressed. I would have no teeth left because I would have like crunched them up. And I enjoy what he's done with the lack of lampshade, with the monkey on the bulb. It's something. It made me laugh.
Mop,
Yes.
mop. Excuse me, mop.
I get on my hands and knees and clean the bathroom floor. Don't need a mop.
If he ever did
What needs to
clean,
happen?
No,
he'd
actually,
use
that
this.
is proof that I do occasionally do dusting. Look at that.
Yeah, but
Isn't that
there is no
disgusting?
point
But-
in dusting with a dirty duster full of dust.
Let's just move
Well,
the
you
dust
see-
You
around.
wash it when it gets this bad.
If you spray the spray over it, then it locks in the dirt so that you can get another layer on it before you wash it.
You are not funny.
You're not. The fish, these
Before
poor
the cleaning
fish.
can commence, 11 years of hoarded junk needs to be cleared.
Squirrel,
Squirrel,
definitely.
squirrel.
Hold my hands up. I am a squirrel. I won't throw anything away. I've got 2 sewing machines and I only really need 1.
The hi-fi there that doesn't work.
Yeah, hi-fi doesn't work. The only reason for the hi-fi at the moment is the fish tank perched on top.
But Squirrel
those
Dave is
poor
taking the
fish.
plunge and has agreed to throw away as much as he can bear.
What don't you want, for instance? What about that bed?
The bed?
Yes.
No, the bed can go.
The bed. You just have a.
That chair can go.
We're again seeing this 90s noughties decorating style in the UK of just everything being drawn in. I know we laugh a lot. There's a whole thing about people having like a B&M crushed velvet house. I would take that any day over this like dark wood, dark carpet, dark, kind of like drawn in. If you want to have a crushed velvet B&M living room, go for it.
This
better
television
than
can
this.
go here. There's another broken television. That can go.
Right?
Dave is happy to wave goodbye to 4 television sets. But some things are just too sacred.
Who's put this pan in the bin?
I put it in the bin.
Why?
Because it's rotten, it's filthy
It
and
makes-
burnt and stinky.
It makes great chips.
Oh, you are disgusting.
Chips.
So toast.
No, I tell
Because
you
you
what.
would boil the oil, wouldn't
You're
you?
the cleaning guru. You get it clean for me if you can.
You don't think I will?
No way. You'll be there for months.
We'll see.
Now the attention shifts to
I feel like that has to have been a little staged bit, right? You're the cleaning guru. You get it clean for me. It's the only reason that I can think Kim didn't just poke him in the eyes.
Nick's room and his own squiddling is revealed.
Okay.
Like father, like son.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No.
Oh, look, how old is this? That is from the Ark.
As the dirt and debris is
A
peeled
Game Boy-
away, the
that'll be worth
shocking
something.
truth is revealed. The war boy's home is alive and growing mouldy.
When you've got
Sorry, just as an aside, I can't stop interrupting, but I feel like I watch these episodes like, ooh, like not even clutching my
stuff
pedals.
so mounted, you don't know what's behind it. You don't know what's happening behind it. That's an example.
Been growing away
If you
very
keep it just
nicely
fairly
in
clear,
there.
just a pretty ornament on there, you'd have spotted that right away.
A pretty
Come on, I want
ornament.
a pair of you out. Out. Out.
Oh, she's getting changed.
The clearing complete, Kim calls for reinforcements and war is declared on the war boy's filth. This 2-day campaign
The entire
will be
block of
conducted with
flats.
military precision. First, the troops will wash and pack all the ornaments. Once revealed, every grimy surface will be scrubbed until the
That has
dirt
to
has
come out,
surrendered,
though.
and finally full firepower will be unleashed on the odorous carpets.
It's a carpet in the kitchen. It's not linoleum. It's carpet in the kitchen. I think that is just as bad. Well, maybe not just as bad as carpet in the bathroom, but it's up there.
Delayed for 11 years, the first task will take just hours. Kim and Aggie head for the freezer. The food is dropped into a sack and wrapped in Dave's duvet to stop it thawing out. Then bowls
Okay.
of boiling water are placed on the protected shelves to steam off the glacier in double quick time. It's time to check on the boys.
David, what are you doing?
I'm washing these ashtrays.
Well, what are you washing it with?
My dishcloth.
The dishcloth that you're going to wash your dishes with.
No, he's going to bin it
You're
after.
not, you know. What are you about to dry it with?
And a tea towel.
No, you're not. It's for the dishes. Ashtrays don't get washed with the same things you wash your dishes with. Paper towel, cheap
Paper
and
towel.
cheerful. In you go and wash your ashtray.
Cheap and cheerful. That's how we know this is an old show, because I think I currently buy my kitchen towel, paper towel from TikTok because it's the only place that's a reasonable price. If you go and try and buy like a decent paper towel that doesn't fall apart in the supermarket, you could be like £5 for like a big roll of Bounty these days. And I use it to clean like everything. That's because it's got to go.
You're disgusting, you know this, don't you? That's fine, that's fine.
He does
Now
know.
dispose of that in this bin. Now take another piece of dry towel.
Right.
Not a tea towel. Now dry it. Now that you see it's disposable and any odour is in the bin.
Yep.
Yeah? Are you listening to me?
I am listening, yes, paying attention.
Now, I'll give you a tip here. Any air freshener, a spray, just after you washed your tray, spray it like that. The air freshener dries onto it, makes a film,
Right.
smells beautiful.
Is that not extremely flammable? I'm sorry, Kim, is that not a horrible idea?
Yeah.
And then when you come to stub out your cigarettes, you know sometimes they're very stubborn, you've got to scrape off some of them. You won't have to do that. The film stops that. And it washes straight off with the film.
Oh, excellent.
No scrubbing and dubbing and God knows what.
Yeah, 'cause
and
often-
also keeps a rather fresh smell while you're puffing your lugs off, which you should not be doing. No. But we'll talk about that later.
Right.
Oh, he's got a ciggy
Paper towel.
on the go already.
Kim's team splashes through bucket after bucket of hot soapy water, but the really hideous tasks are left to the boys.
Look at the grot down inside of that cooker.
The grot. Also, seeing this penny, when I used to use money, when I used to use cash, I used to use cash, not money. Still use money, sadly. But did you know that because I used to wash my coins because I thought, well, they've been everywhere. And this is maybe because I worked in banking and you see who's like handing them over, and working in retail, you see who they're coming from. But vinegar on copper, oh my God, my copper coins looked so good.
And on the side of the
Sidebar.
unit, it is beyond disgusting.
You'll have a hard job on your hands there, Aggie.
No, my dear, you are the one. You made the mess, you got to clear it up.
Exactly.
Ugh, it's manky on the sides. Yuck.
Let's see what's down the back.
Oh, I wondered where that spoon went.
Put the gloves on. Give yourself a little bit of protection. You never know what you might catch.
Ah.
What I want to do is loosen off with the heat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, is there anyone... Right, I can't do it. Oh, I feel sick. I can't do a sponge. I can't even look at it. There is something about a sponge that just makes... I can feel it in my teeth, and it's the thought of squeezing a sponge like that. I can't do it. I live for a scrub daddy. Scrub mummy I can sometimes use. She's got like the spongy side as well as like the other side. But a sponge, oh no, I can feel it. It's horrible. Scrub daddy and paper towel, that's where I go.
Some of that grot down the side.
Right?
Scraper, you know what to do with it, don't you?
Oh, here we go.
Start at the top in a systematic way. Nice and quick, so you don't get too tired, Petal. Now, isn't that,
That comes off
steeply
really
satisfying?
easy. There's still a few
Yes.
marks left.
There is, that's right. Now, what I'm going to do is leave you with my special little scouring mixture. It's made up of 4 parts of bicarb of soda, 1 part washing soda. Just mix it up together, get a damp sponge, put it in there, and get to work. Over to you now, Nick.
Oh, there we go.
That is really good. You can see the
Oh,
colour
you see?
separation there.
The grease may be stripped away, the fag ends expunged. But the boys argue there's one problem impossible to defeat: dust.
The nature of the roof, whenever the wind blows, it blows in, deposits the dust and blows out again.
No, it
So
does
it's
not.
just like a constant stream of dust coming in.
No, it does
The
not.
amount of buses that go by, big cloud of smoke that comes out the back, it seems to head directly for my flat.
That's
But
not dust.
Kim knows the real problem is far, far more obvious.
This is because you don't clean. You may well blush. I'm glad you've got the grace to blush. You're not cleaning. Sock on a hanger if you haven't got a feather duster, because you've got an answer for everything. And you could flick it over once you get it clean, get in between bits. You can get at the back of some of these. You can go round here. It's keeping it down.
Kim even has a treat in store for Dave's neglected plants.
If you...
Okay, no, you take the things off the shelf and then you wipe the shelf, and then you put the things back on the shelf. You don't clean round them, Kimberly.
Peel back a banana, right? Not only can you eat the banana, rip a bit of this peel off, right? For large plants, rubber plants, etc., this is superb. And especially, look, you can see on this dark leaf. Look at these, David. On the.
Yeah, it gives it a nice shine.
It does.
It? Yeah.
Also, the nutrients in the skin is very good for a plant.
Kim may be
How is
able to
that
help
plant
them
alive?
suppress their dust problem,
Gonna stink of
but
bananas.
Aggie's determined to nail the true culprits.
Oh, the science bit.
These
Love the
boys tell me
science
that
bit.
most of the dust inside this flat is made up of traffic pollution from outside, and that's why they can't keep on top of it.
Sorry, the colour of that. I'm pointing again. The colour of that seat. It's black. It's meant to be like coral and cream, I think, but it's actually black.
Now, I suspect that it's much more likely to be stuff that you'd normally find inside a house, such as human skin cells. So what I'm going to do is go around the place and take samples, send them off to the lab for analysis, and then we'll soon find out what the real story is.
Love it.
Nick and Dad Dave seem to be knuckling down, but Kim and Aggie still have a Herculean task ahead if they're ever to transform these Geordie jokers into domestic gods.
I tell you what, we're getting our flat cleaned out. You have got to agree
And
to
you as
tidy
well.
as you go.
You as well. You as well. No, you as well.
Okay, we've had
Dream
a little
cleaners
break.
Kim Woodburn and Aggie Mackenzie are at the Jarrow home of father and son Dave and Nick Warboys. They have just 48 hours to clean up their act. Dad Dave has raised Nick single-handedly since he was just 3 years old, and they're the best of friends. Until it comes to the washing up.
But there we go. Okay, we saw he's raised him single-handedly from age 3. So he's clearly been focused on raising this little boy on his own. Everyone's a parent for the first time when they have a baby, do you know what I mean? So they've got to learn it. That's where his focus has gone. However, you can't always be their best pal. You've got to teach them these things. Even the crap bits. And I'm sure, like, there's nothing wrong with the upbringing or anything. But this is a life skill. No? Like, you have to teach them how to take care of themselves. And I say this as someone who never learned how to cook or do anything practical. And I am absolutely hopeless for it. Because basically it was done for me. I get made to clean the house though, and now I know how to clean the house. So it's just his priorities, I guess.
He's the one who makes most of the dishes. He uses a different glass for each different drink.
Is that right?
Instead of just rinsing it out quickly, using it.
So, Dave, what's your problem with the washing up?
My hands go all wrinkly and crinkly, and it's a horrible feeling. It really
Why
is.
don't you wear rubber gloves?
Rubber gloves to me are worse. It's like not a fetish, it's like a...
Anti-fetish.
Anti-fetish,
Okay,
yeah.
but listen,
Yeah.
there's no point in us getting the dishes lovely and clean if we haven't got anything nice to put them in, is there?
Or just dry
This
them
is
and put them away.
filthy. So, you know, the dishes are just going to get dirty again. But before I send you through to the bathroom to give it a good old scrub, I'm going to find out what's on it. This tests for fungi, this tests for bacteria. So first of all, bacteria.
Get them, Aggie.
And this
I need
is
these little
for
tests.
fungi. So I'm going to send these off to the lab, and after you've cleaned this beautifully, I'm going to take more swabs just to check how well you've cleaned it. So I'm going to compare before and after.
Lucky Anna Grande here.
Dave and Nick are taking to the new chores like...
We have to remember a lot of these shots of them like, oh, and huffing. That's been like, yeah, okay, give us this reaction, give us this so we can put it in the show. I assume they are not as awful as huffing at the people that have come in to fix their lives.
like ducks on water.
Aggie,
How are you getting on? What are you doing?
how do I get in there? How do I get in there?
Oh, good for you. Got the very thing for you here. I think you're doing a damn
Convenient.
good job, actually. What do you reckon?
I think this is overrated, this.
I would just buy a
Very
new one.
overrated.
How are you getting on there?
Great, no problem at all.
Oh, hold
Don't
on, hold on, hold on. Need to rinse under the very hot tap.
But how can you do that? You'll fill the sink up.
What
What do you mean? Hold on a minute. Look, you've got a sink full of water here.
Dirty
You've got
water.
all the old food in there, loads of bacteria. You need to be rinsing under the very hot water here to get the last one. Now, Dave, it's all got
Got
to
it
go
in
back
one,
the sink.
Agatha.
Sorry.
While Dave
Exactly. This, I remember this being like a debate on social media at some point. It was like how British people don't rinse the thing off after they've done the washing up. And so many people are like, well, why would I have just cleaned it? Because you've just cleaned it with like your dirty water. The way I do it, for anyone that cares, I clean it as I use it. So if I use a plate for dinner, I will then go and clean that, rinse it off, dry it and put it away, because I can't deal with, and we don't have enough that it's worth leaving for more than like a day to like collect up. But for me, that keeps it manageable, and it basically removes the job because you just do it as you go.
languishes on the Suds bench. Nick has finished and moved into the first 11.
Right, Nick, we're going to take this paint off the window. How long has it been on the window?
12 year.
Oh, I think we should get it off, don't you?
It's about time. Yeah, as you can see, I've tried to get it off once, but that's a nightmare.
We're going to use a lubricant, spray it on the window, and we just let it absorb it a little bit, and it loosens everything. Now, go on, because it needs a little time to absorb, but I don't think it's doing too badly. Oh, look at that. Once you get on a roll with it, it's... Oh, look at... Oh, gosh, it's incredible, isn't it, Nick? Don't you think?
That stuff was so hard to take off.
That's right, that's right. Come on, I'm proud of you. I want to complete the window in about a minute. Come on.
A minute?
I haven't got much longer. I want all the corners done as well. Don't muck about. You can get in with that plastic. Come on.
Ooh, sweating.
Your second's taking that off. Something's been on your windows for 12 years. And this is in most men's garages, isn't it? I mean, that's really quick. That is
And they live in a
absolutely
flat.
smashing.
The boys' filth is rapidly swept away under the supervision of the fastidious women in...
Neil took Aggie's eye out there. No. Oh, hang on. Oh, I've not clicked.
Garages, isn't it? I mean, that's really quick. That is absolutely smashing.
The boys' filth is rapidly swept away under the supervision of the fastidious women in white.
Just finished.
Done a brilliant job. Now I've got.
Oh, that
tip for you
thing,
here.
that
When you
plug
finish
hole.
washing up on that regular basis,
Right.
Bleach it.
keep your cloth nice and fresh. Put a little
Oh,
bit of soapy water in and a tiny little bit of the old bleach.
Like a teaspoonful of something.
Yeah, hardly any. Sit the cloth in there and it'll all be ready for the next time you're washing up.
Or
You'll
just
fresh
use
and
paper
lovely.
towel
Sweet
like me.
smelling.
On the home straight, while the boys are allowed out to dirty the landlord's glasses, Kim's team attend to the finishing touches.
Oh, that paint he's great for.
Finally, it's time to steam those carpets free from years of grime.
I need this.
How often
I
should
need
you
one of these.
clean carpets?
Well, the manufacturers recommend between 6 months and 18 months because of all the pollutants, exhaust fumes, human skin. We're actually shedding our skin, even as we talk, our skin's coming off and it's going on
Right
our
now,
upholstery,
I'm
it's
molting.
going on our curtains, and especially our carpets, because everything lands on the carpet.
Yeah,
And
hair, everything,
everything. You've got things like the dust mite. The average 3-bedroom semi-detached house has up to 2 million dust mites.
2 million?
2 million. As they have
what
to
I
go to
live
the
in.
toilet 4 to 5 times a day, and they actually make about 12 to 14 pellets each time they go to the toilet. If you multiply that, it's bad. Just those need to be removed because of asthma. I mean, 1 in 7 children now have asthma in England. We are the world's worst.
So it's essential that we
I'm
vacuum
Googling it
on a
after
regular
this.
basis, and as you say, to have the carpets cleaned 6 months to a year, depending on how often the area is used and so on and so forth.
All done. What will the boys make of the changes? Yesterday, the living room was a reeking...
I thought this was the after. I was panicking.
dust-caked, tobacco-stained, man-sized ashtray.
Well, I can't believe this carpet's this red. It's like red.
I know. It needs a volume control, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does.
Nick's room was so dirty, it was growing mould.
That shelf over there, I don't want it used as a receptacle for clutter.
They have made. I know us looking at it, we're like, that's what it still looks like. The cleanliness of it, because see when you see around the window, before when he'd scraped it off, I was like, are they just going to leave all the dirt like on the window? But they've cleaned all that up. So yes, it's still a bit naughties, but it is cleaner.
Let that sunshine in.
This is brilliant, this.
And every inch of the kitchen was smeared with slimy grease, the residue from years of fry-ups.
Now, we defrosted your freezer.
Yeah.
I can honestly say, Aggie and I both agree, we've never seen a
Anything
more
like it.
frost-bound freezer
Sure
in
you
our
have.
lives.
The North Pole in there.
It is now done and dusted, and you keep
That's
that
the
good.
thing.
Right back in, yeah?
It is.
Certainly.
You haven't been pinching our food now, have you?
No, no.
And
As
finally,
if they were gonna
Kim's
cook it in that
reputation
oven.
remains untarnished.
This took me 2
I
hours.
can believe it.
I've left that inside to prove I haven't gone and bought a new
Oh.
one. I got through a whole box containing 12 soap wire pads. I then used scouring powder, and the main thing I used was elbow grease.
I said that if you could get that pan clean, I would say that you're the world's greatest cleaning guru, and you definitely are. That chip pan was unsalvageable. It was.
And that is it. And all I can say to that is,
You didn't
flattery
finish
will
it?
get you nowhere, but do keep trying, dear.
Over the next 2 weeks, Nick and Dave slip comfortably
Here we
into
go.
their
We need the
routine.
science bit as well.
Pub,
The science.
footy, pub, snooker. But
Cleaning.
we haven't found any time to keep up the new regime. Time for the girls to pay a surprise visit.
Well, I'm feeling very hopeful about this one.
So surprised.
Guys, we're here. Hello, we're here.
I always find it so funny that they try and pitch this as a surprise visit. It's the same in every reality show. It's like, see, when you watch like Tabitha Takes Over and stuff, it's like, don't tell your staff that I'm here. So I've had cameras in your salon all day. The surprise visit, and there's just a cameraman pointed at you. Oh,
It's just lovely.
I'll tell you something, seriously, this is smashing.
they're still
Better
alive.
than I
This
expected.
is
It really is.
absolutely smashing. Did you contribute to any of this, keeping it tidy?
I do the dishes, me.
I'm so impressed with it that I'm now going to redecorate as well, because it needs
Fantastic
redecorating.
idea.
Yeah,
Needs
yeah.
the paint
You've
work
given me
on
the motivation. Yeah.
On the doors needs
Yeah.
doing. It looks
Oh,
scruffy
good
'cause
for
the whole
you.
thing looks fantastic.
And how's your dusting going?
It's going great. I've got one question to ask you, though. Is it spray on the duster and then wipe, or is it spray on what you're wiping with the duster?
The whole thing is this, you don't have to polish something every time you clean it. In fact, it'll get polish bound. What
Damp
you
cloth.
do is, you get a damp cloth and wring it as tight as you can possibly get it so there's nothing left in
So
it.
it's almost dry.
Have a dry duster with you, pick it up with this damp cloth, but with your dry cloth, buff quickly.
Right.
That should do you. You really should not polish all the time. At home,
Never
I polish
polish.
once a month.
And while we're on the subject of dust, Nick, I took some samples from the shelf in your
Here we
room
go.
above your bed and had them analysed in the lab. 15% of that dust was made up of carbonaceous particles. Now, a lot of that will be coming from outside, from car exhaust fumes, but some of it also may well be from inside, from your smoking. That's a very high figure, actually, for internal dust. So you absolutely have to keep on top of that dusting. Now that you've
Stop
got it under
smoking.
control, because it's unhealthy to have that level inside.
Well, let's take this young man in here.
Yep, this is
This
a bit
kitchen, he
I've done.
promises to be wonderful.
It is.
Wow.
Everything's
Oh.
now so much easier because
Okay.
you haven't got so much. It's just little
Yes,
things
it's
in it. You just keep
manageable.
on top of the little things, yeah, and it
Oh my
just...
God, you're starting to sound like us. You are starting to sound like us.
Jovi's
He's
got
after a
this.
job.
Now,
Bon
we've been
Jovi.
keeping this drainer nice
Yep.
and clean.
Swab it,
Excellent.
Ags.
Now, I'd like to show you something, Nicholas. When I was here last, I took some swabs from the dirty drainer before I sent you into the bathroom to give it a good old scrubbing. This tests for fungi, this tests for bacteria. And after,
little
look what
hunters.
you've ended
Nice
up
and
with.
clean, didn't it?
You did a very, very good job. Nothing on there. Clean as a pin. Now that you know how to...
So when did she swab them? I guess maybe they're quick tests or something like that. But I thought they had to incubate them and stuff. Well, maybe it's just TV magic.
keep that thing clean. I want you to continue keeping it clean because
It's very important that the clean plates go onto a clean drainer and stay clean. Otherwise, you're going to get those tummy upsets. Goodness me!
Get him in,
This is very posh.
Get him in.
Oh, I like this. This is going a bit upmarket from the old black plastic bags. I think we have turned you boys into domestic gods. I really do.
Oh, I hope so.
Well,
I do. Keep clean. Bye.
Job done. A total success. But before they leave the area, Kim and Aggie have one final engagement.
How long do you reckon this will take?
Oh, not long. Be over in no time.
About 4 days. Never have it said we're not conscientious, Aggie. Never have it said.
She's covered in wrath. Oh well. That was manky, wasn't it? I would say on the Amanda Kinsey scale of filth, that was nowhere near, I don't think, her cluttered house. I'm giving it a 7 or an 8. I'm not going to feel like 10. I feel like there was a lot of dust and there was a lot of clutter and things, but Aggie never found any bugs. She maybe didn't taste for any bugs and things right enough, but we just got a kind of a general thing about it. So hopefully that has turned these people's lives around. I wish we could Google them or find them afterwards to see where they are. But let me know what you thought. There were no bugs that we saw there, so it's definitely not up there in terms of that. They were quite willing to get rid of all the clutter, the broken TVs, the stereo that didn't work, all that kind of thing. So quite open to the change, which was nice. I feel like some of the bits were just a little bit of a, okay, call Kim a cow. Tell her that she needs to clean this. And like, it was quite producer-led in that bit, I think. But it's just a bit of early noughties TV fun. So we will leave it there until next time. In a couple of weeks, and we'll see who's dirty. Oh, hang on, I've still got the list. Next week, we are with the Williams family in Ross-on-Wye. I don't know where that is, and I will probably forget to Google by the time we do the next episode. But until then, I'll see you later. Bye!